My name is Bulbul Hassan. I work for Channel S Television. I've got a very precise question. People in Bangladesh, a significant number of people in Bangladesh, apparently disillusioned with the conventional political system. So once the election is over, the democratically elected government takes over. Are you in a position, or do you have any desire to be a part of that government?
No way. No way.
Good one.
I think none of our cabinet members would like to do that, not only me. So our job is to make sure the transition is managed well and people are happy when we hand over power to the elected government. So we want to make sure election is right. That's a very critical factor for us. If the election is wrong, this thing will never be solved again. It will be very difficult.
Thank you for the question and answer.
I'm the Director General of British Bangladesh Chamber of Commerce and Industry. First of all, I would like to say thank you to you for taking the responsibility in a big chaos when the young generation was wanting for a big change. So you showed the courage, and we appreciate your time and patience.
We had no other option. Therefore,
Okay. My question is to you. We have seen a very surprising role played by India. They seem to be a democratic country, but when it comes, we talk about Bangladesh, their role is very unclear. In what capacity, if I speak very legally, they are keeping Sheikh Hasina in their country, while there would be a trial going on in our country. And the same question was asked in their parliament. They did not have any clear answer. And I know you are a very well-known person, like internationally. In order to create pressure on India, how you are using your lobby in terms of United Kingdom, in terms of USA and other countries, because this is very surprising in 21st century. If we see a prime minister fled from one country after killing thousands of people, after making injured thousands of students, like number of incidents we have seen there was no internet even. Our friends were there, our family member was there, and someone needs to take the responsibility. And in what capacity India is keeping her?
as you described, if I had the chance to show the 1 minute video for the entire thing, so whatever somebody captured, you'll understand what it is, how the things happen, how terrible things, how cruel things happen. So it's not the 1 minute. It goes on month after month that happened and came to the peak of this in July, and finally, 5th of August, the government disappeared. So all this anger is in there, and the whole anger and everything is now transferred in India because she, the Prime Minister, went there and started, not only she's living there, the problem is, when I had a chance to talk to Prime Minister Modi, I just simply said, you want to host her? I cannot force you to abandon that policy, but please help us in making sure she doesn't speak to Bangladeshi people the way she is doing. She announces on such and such day, such and such hour, she will speak. And the whole Bangladesh gets very angry. That why is she speaking? Why is she keeping this whole anger thing inside of us now?
And is India doing what you asked?
No. Modi's answer, I quote, he said, it's a social media, we cannot control it. What can you say? It's an explosive situation. You can't just walk away by saying it's a social media. So this is what is still going on.
May I ask you, I believe in technical terms, you've written an informal, an unsigned diplomatic note to India.
Yes, we did.
Asking for her extradition.
Absolutely.
And they've noted that it has arrived. But does that mean, in a sense, you're leaving it to the next government?
This will continue. I mean, this is.
But it is
now,
in
the meantime, another stage has come. I just want to add. Now there's a case. The International Criminal Tribunal has started the trial process. They send notices to Hasina for all the crimes she has committed, part of the crimes. There's so many other crimes coming up. So they have to respond to that notice. This is a legal notice now. So we have to go to the Interpol and all the other things that happen through that. This is the process that we are following. We wanted to be very legal, very proper. We don't want to make sure that we do something out of anger or something. We want to build the best of relationship with India. It's our neighbor. We don't want to have any kind of basic problem with them. But somehow things go wrong every time because of all the fake news coming from the Indian press. And many people say it has connections with the policymakers on the top and so on. So this is what makes Bangladesh very jittery, very, very angry. We try to get over this anger, but the whole barrage of things kept happening on the cyberspace. We can't just get away from that. Even if I try to peaceful anger, suddenly they say something, do something, anger comes back.
Okay.
So this is our now big task to make sure that we can have at least a peaceful life to go on with our life, to create the life that we are dreaming about.
My name is Nazimuddin. I'm the chairman of Chattogram Samiti UK. I was born just 2 miles away from your birthplace.
Okay.
So with that disclaimer, I wanted to ask a question to you. Will you seize this opportunity, this moment, to break free from fascist structure and system, and then allow the people to vote for the reforms that you are taking and embed that reform into a constitution, and through referendum, allow people to vote for it? As far as I'm aware, about 20,000 comments that I read on social media, 95% people support your reforms. We don't want to be hostage to political parties. Why don't you just go back directly to civic societies and the people and allow them to vote whether they would like to go ahead and change Bangladesh for the future and make it a real tiger for the world economy. Thank you.
Thank you. I want to be clear. Are you asking for a vote on the charter?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm asking is that July Charter, of course, will be a legally binding agreement.
Yeah.
But in order to sustain that reform, it needs to be structurally built in within Constitution.
You'd like a vote on that?
Yeah, we heard about that, about having a kind of referendum on the issues that we have. There are so many complicated issues. The argument is referendum will be meaningless because most of the people don't even understand what you're voting for. So people will laugh at it, that it doesn't make any sense. So it's the politicians representing the people, all parties. They are involved in all these political issues and all the national issues, and they're supposed to understand, they're supposed to debate. If they have agreed together, all parties, that's what we are focusing on, all parties, then it's more real than giving it to a referendum of all the package. It's a big package. So this is what the path we took.